Okay, action.
Okay, action.
So don't worry, I'll
I got 2 messages really quickly. I got.
Yeah?
Oh no, no. Did you just send me blowjob now again? But you said hey
That was
sexy.
me, yeah.
Sexy from 22-year-old to a 37-year-old. That's nice. That's so sweet. I'm nearly twice your age. And
Well,
I'm
saying
right in the middle of you
and
guys.
I got
but closer to
blowjob
me.
now. It's actually funny. Let me read. I got some really funny messages because I actually quite like correcting people's spelling on Grindr.
Why not?
It's quite fun. But there was a guy yesterday. Where is he? Actually, there was a guy who I thought was Toby.
Yeah.
I've been asking for producers flat out on Grindr. And I have the name of my film on Grindr that's at Cannes to try and get people, producers that are at Grindr. And one of them actually goes, I am a producer, by the way. But he says it right before he disappears. It's like, what's the good of telling me at the last minute? That's just like a total tease. And there's this guy who every picture he's going like that.
Can you show me?
He's like, the picture?
Yeah.
But
we
won't you
can
get
cover
in
his
trouble?
face.
Okay, hang on.
I can blur it.
That's one, but hang on, I've got other pictures. You sent me
You
like a
could
whole
show me
bunch.
I don't know if you want to show me the text interaction.
No, I don't. I never replied to him.
I should show it
Am
right here.
Am I blocking the camera?
I think. Where is it?
Every picture
here,
he's doing the muscle thing.
Just hold for 5 seconds. Okay, good. Okay, so.
I really want to find the guy. Maybe he blocked it. I actually like to kind of push people until they block me.
Like a hobby.
Well, I think you've got to make your own fun. There was this guy who had a really good body, and I said hi, and he goes, "Sorry, man, just looking for guys who tip."
Oh my god.
Guys who tip.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you would tip. How does he know that you're not going to tip?
Oh, there's this guy, his profile says cool/sex. And I said, and what do you look like without sunglasses? And he said, I don't know, maybe you can translate. I'm guessing he says you can't speak English. And so sorry, je parle pas anglais.
I can write something funny for you in French if you want.
Well, he's gone now anyway. Yeah. But where's the guy? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Because this guy didn't have a picture, but he sent me this picture. And I can probably show it because you can't see his face.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's very
He sent me
provocative.
that picture. It's quite impressive.
Is he a bodybuilder?
I'm guessing. He said, hi, you sex?
He doesn't speak English.
Were a re you. No, I said hi, and then he said, were a re you. And I said,
How are you?
The festival. Okay. Me too. When, spelled W-E-N, when you sex. And I said, where are you? Then he didn't reply. I put a question mark. He sent me a map, except I can't really read maps.
Me too.
I'm map dyslexic.
Yeah, me too.
And I said, you? And he goes, you. And I sent him my thing, and I said, I'm no good with maps. And he goes, okay, you actor. And I said, I'm a director. He goes, okay, tonight. I said, are you going to come and find me? He said, the premiere, the film now. And I said, you're at the film? And he said, no, look, my friend, it actor protagonist, Scammarchio. And I said, I don't know what you're saying. And then eventually he said, oh, okay. It was a great conversation.
Well, maybe
we had
WhatsApp.
there.
If he has WhatsApp, I ask people, but I'm very direct. I just say, when do you want to meet? Because I'm not interested in chatting. I don't have time to waste.
Do you think his English is going to be better on WhatsApp than on my French? Will be better on WhatsApp?
Yeah. I can send him something provocative in French if you want, just out of curiosity.
Maybe.
Honestly, it wouldn't be hard for me. Okay, so let's do the interview.
Okay.
But you should show me more later. I mean, messages. That's what I meant.
It's unfair that I have to be on camera when I want to be a famous director, but you refuse to be on camera because you are a celebrity.
So elitist. Okay, well, we'll bring you in. You can ask questions though. That will be your input. Okay. On the director's side.
See.
Like a judging panel now. You're going to be taken into this.
I could end up with my own web series.
You could,
yeah.
This is gonna,
It'd be good. I can put it on my website.
Yes.
So
I don't think it'll help me. It'll probably do the opposite.
So I usually ask people to introduce themselves, their age, name, where they work, and also why they use Tinder.
I'm John. I'm 37. And what was the third question?
Age and why? Yeah, what do you do? Why you use Tinder? Sorry.
Why I use Grindr?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or whatever else you use.
Oh, I don't know. It changes from minute to minute. Sometimes, some minutes I think it'd be nice to meet somebody nice. Oh, I'm covering your little micro. Some minutes I think it would be nice to meet somebody nice, but then I think everybody thinks that I'm so crazy, or I don't really want to know them because they're too boring. So I think mainly for sex, but I'm not very good at getting it for sex.
Oh, why not?
Because I don't play the game very well. I refuse to say, "Hey dude, sup."
Hey you.
I cannot fucking say sup. I refuse. I mean, I'm saying it now only for this purpose. I will never physically type the word sup.
I know.
And I will not say, "Hey bro, hey dude."
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh yeah, well, let's chill.
I
That's
will
like
not
very
use
obvious
any of that stuff. And instant deal breaker is you wired.
What does that mean?
Are you using crystal meth?
Oh, so a lot of them do. And what do you work? What field?
Yeah, like what are you looking for?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
my answer for that is usually it depends on what I find.
That's quite good. I guess you're quite direct, right?
People don't react very well to that though. Yeah. You know?
And what do you do in life apart from directing?
I look after mentally disabled people.
So the first question, what would be your pickup line? Either if you're on the street, you saw a hot guy, or on Grindr, do you have your own pickup line?
If I see someone on the street, I think there's a very strong part of me which is into self-sabotage. So if I see someone hot on the street, I would go, "You're sexy," and then like they immediately think I'm a crazy person and stay as far away from me as possible. So
would you use physical contact? You mentioned you brushed against someone once, and in New York, the story where you brushed against someone.
That was in a sauna though.
Oh.
On the street, I wouldn't do that. I'd be much too shy.
What about on Grindr? What verbal pickup line would you use?
I say quite crazy things a lot of the time, and I'm on the spot. So, and I try not to repeat myself too much, but these days I try to kind of do the hi, or "You're very handsome," or I just say hi and send a naked picture of myself. But my naked picture's really cute.
Yeah.
I've got to send it to that fucking
You
guy
mean
because
the
he
whole
did
body
introduce me
or
to a
dick pic?
producer, and that was the deal. But I have one which is really funny. It's me standing on a kitchen bench in Queensland, and I'm completely naked and flipping a towel up in the air with a great big smile on my face.
Oh.
So I send that to people. But someone did actually message me and tell me that they saw. And they knew the picture, they described the picture and said, "Oh, I saw this picture of you standing naked on a kitchen bench on Tumblr." So I'm on Tumblr naked somewhere. I tried to find it, but I couldn't.
Are you worried about sending pictures that they can
Actually, no, because I pissed off some guy in Queensland at roughly the same time that picture was taken. And he kept trying to win me over, offering me cocaine, and he was really nasty. And then he was trying to win me over with cocaine and scotch, and I said, "I don't drink, I don't take cocaine," and I said, "I don't like to drink, and I don't like cocaine, and I don't like you either." And I'd already sent all my naked pictures at him just to stick it to him, and then he sent them all back to me. So it's like he'd screenshotted them, and I said, "Well," I said, "What are you going to do with them? Put them online, turn me into a porn star? I'll fucking love it." So, go for your life.
Yeah, sometimes that discourages people. Okay, so you've had a lot of funny stories on Grindr, so tell me the most funny one.
Okay, the most funny one, I think, is the guy... I've got lots of really funny ones, but I forget them really fast because there are so many. There was a woman who kept messaging me through Grindr and had a naked picture of herself, and I kept challenging her because I'm sure she wasn't the person she was saying she was. But there was a guy on Grindr, and I really wish I'd met him because he was willing to do anything, not sexually, but anything. And he presented himself as a robot, and he had the robot serial number that he was, or whatever, the model number, And it was like, I am so and so, you know, I will serve any purpose and fulfill anything. And I said, well, I'm not having sex with you, but you can come over and clean my flat and wash my car.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, he would do it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I needed a real phone number so that I can check his, oh, there's a really sexy waiter looking at me. He's quite cute, he's a little boy. But, yeah, and I got all this information. He gave me a real phone number, and then I couldn't be bothered, and people said, oh, you better be careful, it could be something dodgy. But I don't know, I'm not too afraid. I should have.
Lots of people think I'm a robot on Tinder.
He wanted to be a robot. It was his fancy. It's his fetish that he's a robot. So.
Oh yeah, like I always wonder with gay dating, like who's the one who pays for the drink? You know, how does that?
That's an interesting one. It's often like an argument.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I'll pay, no, I'll pay, no, I'll pay it, I'll pay. And sometimes it's, I think it's often the person that wants to get rid of the person who pays. I think it's kind of like, oh, yeah, I'm just being polite. I put up with you, but now see ya.
Yeah.
I'm buying you a drink. I think that's sometimes how it works.
So it's an insult if someone buys you a
I
drink.
don't know, maybe. Sometimes you just pay for yourselves and...
Do people argue about who's not going to pay, like if they're stingy? Is that...
Yeah, I'm a bit uncomfortable with people paying. If it was for a meal, I'm a bit uncomfortable. If they're paying for a drink, I'll kind of accept it. But I don't really drink much, so there's probably not much to pay for.
What about, like, is there some machismo existing in gay dating, like macho culture existing in
Oh
gay
god,
dating?
yeah. It's the masculine, muscular, straight acting dudes.
Yeah.
Or I call them the masculine, muscular, straight acting pussies, because like these guys who are so tough and they've got their beards and they're really muscling and they're like mask for mask, you know, straight acting for straight acting, and they still scream like girls when they get fucked. Like,
Yeah, even straight guys.
it's like, oh no, slow, easy, slow. It's so pathetic.
To avoid the...
Honestly, it's like, you know, it's like some of the little camp guys who like these skinny little things who are a fraction in size of the big tough guys, they can take it. So, you know, what's with the masculine, muscular, straight acting dudes?
Oh, also,
It's like, just relax your legs and breathe.
who decides who's the passive one in sex?
Oh, I don't know. In Sydney, like, most guys want to get fucked.
Oh.
So, you know, especially the masculine, muscular, straight acting dudes. My rule is, I think it's whoever's got the biggest dick should. I don't know. It's a tough one. That can be a lot of negotiation.
Or you switch, I guess.
Sorry?
You switch.
I think everyone should do everything, because I think it's kind of a waste otherwise. But so many people are so confined to the specifics that they want to be. I mean, look, if you've got a really tiny dick, I can understand that you're just going to get fucked. But because, you know, it can be maybe kind of pointless. But
What do you prefer personally? Or
I like both.
Yeah.
You know, I've been quite adventurous actually.
You can do the 69 if you're gay, right?
Sorry?
The 69 works if you're gay.
I don't like 69. A lot of people like it, but I think it's really frustrating. I think you can't really focus on enjoying a blowjob if you're trying to like focus on like breathing properly and gag
Too much.
reflex at the same time.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done?
I'm not answering that
Okay.
question.
Gang,
Not on camera anyway.
gang bang.
Later.
What's your attitude towards multiple experiences, like, well, I don't know, orgies or threesomes?
I don't like orgies. Orgies really turn me off. And I did go to an underground sex party, but I literally like just pretend that there was no one else in the room.
Yeah.
But orgies, I have been in orgy-ish situations, but I avoid it. It turns me off big
What
time.
about threesome?
I'm not voyeuristic.
No.
I don't even particularly like threesomes. I've had a few threesomes that I have enjoyed, but I find threesomes a lot of coordination.
Do you have to go to a special place for that?
And it's often like this situation that someone doesn't like someone else who's in the room as much. It'll be like two people really like each other, or one person likes one person but the other person likes that person, and it's like, it's very complicated. And I don't know, No, I don't think they're that much fun. And I really like intimacy, and I think a threesome lacks intimacy.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't move the table. Sorry, because I don't have
Sorry.